What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I've got some items to show you that sold on eBay. This is stuff I found at yard sales, thrift stores, probably mostly Goodwill. But these are things that I picked up cheap, sold on eBay, and made some great profit. So this is to give you an idea of what sells and to kind of be a confidence booster, I guess, if you're thinking about doing this. I know it's been like 6 or 7 years now. Before I started really buying stuff to sell like this, I would see haul videos and things people sold, and that would kind of get me motivated, kind of get me going, because I've seen other people selling stuff. But here's the first item here. I picked up this Epson Workforce DS40. Picked this up at a yard sale, paid $15 for it. I sold it for $59.04. Got $21.29 in the end. When I bought this to begin with, I thought it was new. I opened it up, it looked like it had never been used, but when I inspected it a bit more, it looked like it probably had been used. So I just sold it as used, took pictures of everything. It was missing like a test paper you put in it or something. So I priced it a little bit lower. If it would have been new open box, I probably could have got about $20 more. But I had 15 in it, so I just wanted to move it, and I made $21.29, so more than doubled my money. It was a very quick sell. So little things like this you always see at yard sales and thrift stores, and just extra money. So this item was a great flip. This is an Audio-Technica wireless mic set. It came with a box. I didn't sell it with a box because it was actually in the wrong box. It looked like whoever donated this stuff, maybe a church or a business, donated a lot of this stuff at once and probably just threw it in random boxes that they had. It didn't match quite well, and it just got mixed up, because this was supposed to have a wireless transmitter as well, like you wear on your body. And if that would have been there, I could have got probably an extra $100, maybe $150 on these, because I bought 2 of these at a Goodwill. I paid $10 for them. This one I sold for $174.99. So my profit was $133.42 in the end. So that's really good profit when you're only spending $10. And I remember the day I got these because I was having one of the best days in my life in a while. And I ended up getting hit. Someone ran into my car that day, later after I picked these up. And from there, like, my whole summer just went downhill. Not business-wise. Business-wise, I've done well. But anyway, I'll always remember to associate this with that day. But anyway, yeah, that was great profit, $133.42. Always look for these Audio-Technica mics and audio equipment. And here's the other one. This one I actually sold for $199.99. Paid $10 for that one too, and sold it for $155.19. These with the wireless transmitter actually sold new for over $800. The price tag was still on there. So when I seen them, I knew that, I was going to get some great money for them. But I didn't realize it was missing a part. I looked in there and I seen like the mic and the parts. I knew it was worth $10. The mics were really good. That's where most of the money is. I think they sell for about $100 by themselves. I was a little bit nervous selling them, but I have not gotten any returns. I think it's been about 3 weeks because I couldn't fully test them. I just seen if the mic came on when I put batteries in it. I seen if it lit up when I plugged it in, all the buttons responded, and it seems to be good. No complaints. But yeah, $200 sale, $155.19 profit. You can see here that somebody had taped them as well, so they had some issues cosmetically a little bit, but it didn't matter. They sold, and they sold quick. Here's a bread and butter item. I picked this up for $2 at a yard sale, and it's just a Sony radio. Sony Walkman radio. You can see the model there, SRF-59. Has a little bit of scuffs on it as well. I priced this at $29.99, and it sold for $20.98. And what's weird is some of my pictures have just been weird on eBay. Like, they're really grainy. Like, if you look back here at some of these, like, see how grainy those are? I don't know what's happening. I'm pretty sure it's something on eBay side. And I noticed when some of this stuff sold, pictures were missing, and some of my main photos were like the back of the unit, because I was wondering why some of this stuff's not selling. I'm gonna have to go through and check all my listings to make sure there's no weird stuff going on. But this one, actually, the main photo was like the back of it, so just probably why it didn't sell as fast. Because I had this for about 6 months before it sold, I believe. Anyway, $29.99. These are great bread and butter items, shipped for like $2.75. Ridiculously light. $20.98 profit. Here is a sealed Muppet latch hook kit, Kermit the Frog. This was in a glass case at a St. Francis thrift store for $15. And I had some credit. I returned some electronics. Normally I'm not allowed to return electronics, but I paid like $50 for some of these, and they were like recorders. And I told the guy, like, I'd like to buy them. It was a store manager, I believe, but you know, if they don't work at that price, you know, I'm in trouble. So he told me if they don't work, to bring it back and give me store credit. So I went ahead and took the chance. So I ended up returning one or two things. Anyway, I was looking for anything to spend my store credit on, and this was not on eBay. There's no comps for this. It's from 1976, and I said, you know what? I'll pay $15 for this, and I'll price it at like $59.99, $69. I think I had it priced at $69.99 at one point, and when I was lowering prices, I dropped it to $54.99. So eventually it sold. It has been probably close to a year I've had this. I don't know if I've had it listed for a year. You know, it takes me a while to list things. But anyway, $27.07 was the final profit, so I'll take it. Here are these wildlife treasury cards. I always find these in terrible condition or like just the case. You can see here, that's what they are. I remember these from when I was a kid. I think like most schools had them there. And I don't know how many cards were there, but I just made a rough estimate. I don't even know if I said in the title, like if it was hundreds or what. I just kind of laid them out and took pictures of it. But I priced it at, let's see, let me look at my cheat sheet here. $58.04 is what I got for it. I actually sold it for $39.99. I remember the shipping was like over $18. It went to California, I believe. So they paid that. Only paid $2 for the whole set at a Goodwill, and I made $35.82. It was quite heavy. I know I was debating if I should sell this media mail. I can't remember if I ever decided. I don't know if this would be. I still don't know if it would be media mail. I don't know if I shipped it media mail. Kind of less like, it's kind of like a book, right? I don't remember what I decided to do on that. Probably not. If they paid $18, I almost certainly didn't ship it media mail. But I was thinking about it. Let me know in the comments if you think that would fly media mail. I don't know. Probably technically not, but maybe you could get away with it. Probably not worth the risk though. But yeah, great flip, $35.82. Added these to show you today because I made a terrible mistake. I bought 2 of these 10-pack cartridges for Thermacell refill at Goodwill. They were $2 a piece, and I listed them for $49.99, and one sold. But for some reason, I don't know why, I was thinking the listing was for both of them, so I shipped the person both of these. So they got a free one. Got a $45 bonus they did. And then I didn't realize I had done it until I got a sale, and I looked down my phone. I seen that this one had sold, or the other one had sold, and I'm like, I instantly realized what I had done. And I'm like, oh, I cannot believe I done that. So I had to cancel that person's order and apologize. I could have contacted the lady that bought them and been like, hey, I sent you an extra one. Could you send that back? But that's my fault. They just got, you know, a bonus. They didn't even leave me feedback. I noticed when I was prepping this video. I'm like, oh, come on, I gave you $45 extra Thermacell. At least give me a smiley face for feedback. But yeah, I factored in the cost for both of them, which was $4. And I sold the one for $44.99 is what I got. So I still made $30.61 profit in the end. So it's still a great flip, but you know, I could have had $30 more. You make mistakes. The worst part of it is not that I didn't get $30. I had to cancel an order. I hate doing that. So you never know if someone's going to be upset and leave bad feedback, and it's just so unprofessional. But it seems it all works out in the end. These have been trickling in my sales videos for a while now, for over a year. I bought them like right after Halloween, So these SpongeBobs, I bought a lot of SpongeBobs. They're 99 cents a piece. I think I got about 20 some of them. Tags all there, and then tag protectors, so they're all like new. I just allotted these two Halloween ones together, and they sold just because it's Halloween time. So I got $2 in these. I sold them for $21.73, and I got $13.74 profit after all fees. Of course, they shipped really light, not medium mail, first class mail. They shipped really light. So and I sold one of the other SpongeBobs, the pink cancer awareness one. I sold that one alone for $20. I sold a couple more lots for about the same price. So I still got half a bag of them, so I just need to get them listed. But yeah, that was a pretty good pickup at Goodwill. Here's another Halloween sale. I paid $2 for this at a Goodwill. I thought it was unique. Looked it up. Looked like the comps were pretty good. Listed it for, I don't know what I listed it for, but I got $45.49 with shipping. And my profit after shipping was $29.18. I remember this shipped a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. I figured it wouldn't make a whole lot of money. Or I figured, since I was doing calculated, I guess it doesn't matter. But I figured that this would cost a lot to ship. But I think it was like just over $8 maybe, which isn't bad. So I'm happy to move that board game. It was in great condition. Has one of the tape cassettes there. See, I just kind of took pictures of it all. I explained in the listing that all this was, all the pieces were there, the tape worked, everything was tested. And someone was messaging me, they'd ask, hey, is the manual there? And I'd be like, yes, everything's there. Are all the stickers on? I'm like, yes. Does the tape work? So they kept asking me stuff. Then they said, you know, would you take $10 for it or something like that after they ask all these questions over like the span of a day? And I'm just like, no, I'm gonna hold on to it for a while. So yeah, it sold. And one thing about being a reseller, you gotta buy things that you've never sold before, things you don't know how much you're gonna get, because that's how you learn, and that's how you branch out into other categories. I don't know if I've ever sold a belt buckle before, I can't remember, but this was on a Goodwill cart for 69 cents. I thought it was kind of neat. Wasn't really a whole lot of comps going on when I listed this. Had a little bit of scratches and dents on it. This picture turned out well though. You can really see the detail. But yeah, I listed it for $17.99, and in a few months it sold. I made $11.88. Nothing huge, but for the price I paid for it, the amount of effort I have taken the photos, I think it's definitely worth making $11.88. Probably a grand total of 5 to 10 minutes max into it. Shipped very light. Of course, not all belt buckles are going to sell, but I think the ones that are unique, like this United Airlines Arizona, it's just got some stuff on. You're not going to get rich on them, but they got some advertisement on them. I think they're worth picking up if you can get them cheap enough. They may sit for a while, but somebody will come around and pick them up one day. That's going to do it for the video, everybody. I want to thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Be subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. One day you'll be able to follow me on Facebook, I think. I actually have a Facebook page. I don't know if I ever made that live or not. I don't promote it because I don't use it or get on Facebook. But anyway, I plan on making like a group sometime, maybe to share bolos. It's just I don't have time to manage all that stuff and do a lot of that stuff. So anyway, guys, really appreciate you watching. This has been Wick. Till next time.